This is Counterpoint, and I'm your host, Tanya Granic Allen. As we step into 2026, Canadians are doing what they always do at the start of a new year, taking stock. Families are looking at their household budgets, businesses are bracing for another year of uncertainty, and taxpayers are asking a simple but pressing question. Are we getting value for the money we're sending to municipal councils, provincial governments, and to the federal government in Ottawa? Because after years of inflation, rising interest rates, and expanding government spending at every level, patience is wearing thin. Canadians were promised efficiency, compassion, and accountability. And instead, many feel that they're paying more, but yet getting less, and watching political and bureaucratic elites operate under a very different set of rules than the people footing the bill. And that's where accountability efforts like the Canadian Taxpayers Federation's annual Naughty and Nice list come in. Released at the end of 2025, the 2025 list shines a spotlight on politicians, public officials, and institutions from city halls to provincial legislatures to the federal bureaucracy that, in CTF's view, either respected the taxpayer or treated public money as if it were monopoly cash. It's part report card, part warning, and part reflecting of growing public frustration with government spending and priorities. Well, joining me now to break down what this list tells us as we head deeper into 2026 is Franco Terrazzano, Federal Director of the Canadian Taxpayers Federation. Franco has been at the forefront of calling out waste, defending taxpayers, and pushing governments at all levels to justify every dollar they spend. Franco, thank you so much for coming on today. I appreciate your time.
Hey, thanks for having me on. This is going to be fun.
Yeah, you always have such good energy, so I love it. Okay, so let's start big picture first, as now we've started 2026. What does the 2025 Naughty and Nice list tell us about the overall state of government spending in Canada?
Well, things aren't great if you're a taxpayer. I mean, look, we have seen government debt balloon. We have seen some tax increases as well. There's been a little bit of tax relief, but look, things haven't been great. But the naughty nice list, it's all about accountability, right? And you're on the naughty list if you hike taxes, if you're wasting spending, if you're ballooning the debt, and if you're trying to duck accountability. But you're on the nice list, and there were some politicians, some government employees who were on the nice list for cutting taxes, for ending wasteful spending, and for improving transparency for taxpayers over the course of the year.
Okay, well, let's start with some of the more egregious examples of government waste and spending and mismanagement. Share with us some of these.
Well, I think we have to start with the naughty list of Federal Finance Minister Champagne and also a part of the Carney government, right? And the reason we have to start there is the ballooning debt tab that we are seeing from Ottawa, sticking future generations with these huge, massive government debt bills to pay back. I mean, we just got the federal budget, right? And in there, Champagne is planning to borrow about $320 billion by 2030, okay? Borrow $320 billion. Now, for comparison, everyone knew Trudeau was crazy with spending, but over those same years, Trudeau was planning to borrow about $150 billion. So you have the new federal finance minister planning to borrow about twice as much as what even Trudeau was planning over those
Wow.
same years.
But yet, we heard so many reports after the budget that, well, at least maybe there were spun reports that, people are like, oh, it's a conservative friendly budget. It's a little bit more restrained. So you'd say that's not the case.
It's not restrained at all. I mean, you have Mr. Carney, who's going to be borrowing about $80 billion this year. No plan over the years to stop borrowing money, to balance the budget. No plan at all. In fact, the federal government is increasing spending by billions of dollars every single year, even above what Trudeau was spending, right? So,
Wow.
like, pro tip for this new government, if you're spending billions of dollars more every single year, you're saving money wrong.
Wow. That's a good phrase. Okay, give us another example of waste and mismanagement.
Well, we have to go to the Ontario Premier Doug Ford. We have to. Look, these politicians in Ontario, they gave themselves a 35% pay raise in 1 year, right? Ford took a $73,000 raise. They brought back their taxpayer-funded platinum pensions. And look, Ford, he used to rightly rail against political welfare, but this year he made Ontario's per-vote subsidy to political parties permanent. And for that, you have to put Premier Ford on the naughty list.
Wow, and I believe that subsidy, I thought it was gonna be pitched, and I guess it brought back right in. And the pensions, yeah, that was taken out with, I guess, the last Conservative premier, Mike Harris, but here we are, we have it back. Okay, we're gonna pick up this discussion in just a few moments.